Welcome back to Wolf News. I'm your host, Sean McGuinn. Tonight, Huckleberry Finn, to read or not to read? That is the question at the Iberville High School in Mississippi, where students are rioting over the controversial book. Here's a clip sent in by an anonymous student.
I believe that Huck is great. I believe that Huck is great. No! No! Huck sucks! Huckleberry's great! No! Yes! No! Huck sucks! Huck Jim for the win!
So after hearing their story, my team and I decided to travel up to Cairo, Illinois to interview a descendant of Mark Twain. Here's the interview. Hey guys, we are here in Cairo, Illinois, and we are going to go visit a descendant of Mark Twain. Mark Twain the 15th. Alright guys, we are here. Let's go in. Hi, I'm Sean McGuinn and we are from Wolf News.
I'm Mark Twain the 15th. You can come on in. Don't forget your shoes, man, you're Asian.
Okay. So, Mr. Twain, as you know, the reason why we're here is to talk more about the interracial relationship between Huck and Jim and about how your 15th great-grandfather...
I prefer all the greats.
Okay, sorry. Your great, 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 great
Thank you.
grandfather satirizes their relationship in order to show that blacks and whites can build strong relationships. What do you think about the topic of race in the book and, you know, in the present day today?
Well, just as my great grandfather would have said, I think we should treat all races equally. I don't even understand why race is still a big issue today.
Well, you know, good thing interracial relationships are very, very normal today. And you can see this as a prime example in the movie Rush Hour. Have you seen it?
Bits and pieces.
Well, I'll show you a clip and you can tell me what you think.
Okay.
I'm warning you. I'm a police officer. Put the blade down and let the bird go right now.
This always gets me.
I think I have tissues.
You okay, Lee? All he wanted was some mushu.
So, as you can see in this scene, Inspector Lee, who is played by Jackie Chan, the only actor that matters,
You're right.
is saddened by the apparent death of his partner, Detective Carter, in a bomb explosion in their building. When, as you can see by the chicken scene, Carter is well and alive. And you can compare this to the last few paragraphs of chapter 18, where Jim thinks that Huck is dead from the deadly battle. It was just dark now. I never went near the house, but struck through the woods and made for the swamp. Jim weren't on his island, so I tramped off in a hurry for the creek and crowded through the willows, red hot to jump aboard and get out of that awful country. The raft was gone. My souls, but I was scared. I couldn't get my breath for most a minute. Then I raised a yell. A voice not 25 foot from me says, "Good land, is that you, honey? Don't make no noise." It was Jim's voice. Nothing ever sounded so good before. I run along the bank a piece and got aboard, and Jim, he grabbed me and hugged me. He was so glad to see me. He says, "Laws bless you, child. I just right down shows you dead again. Jack's been here. He say he reckoned you's been shot, case you didn't come home no more. So I just this minute starting the raft down towards the mouth of the creek. so as to be ready for it to shove out and leave as soon as Jack comes again. Tells me for certain you is dead. Lawsy, I'm mighty glad to get you back again, honey. What do you think about this?
Well, in writing this section of the book, my great grandfather was trying to show that blacks and whites can build strong feelings for each other by showing readers that Jim still cares for Huck like his own son. And just like in the movie Rush Hour, Lee being the older father figure, he cares for Carter. And if you continue reading, you can even see that Jim cares for Huck so much he continues to feed him.
I hadn't had a bite to eat since yesterday, so Jim, he got out some corn dodgers and buttermilk, and pork and cabbage and greens. There ain't nothing in the world so good when it's cooked right. And whilst I ate my supper, we talked and had a good time. Oh, so by dodgers, buttermilk, pork and cabbage and greens. That reminds me of how all Lee can think about at the end is how all Carter wanted was Mushu.
I say we celebrate this by going to get some. Don't forget your shoes.
Are you tired of old bottled water? It's full of chemicals and nasty. Well, with a sip, it comes straight from the Mississippi River. And it's unfiltered. Yum! Side effects may include cough, fever, projectile vomiting, diarrhea, rash, infection, loss of vision, liver failure, loss of taste, weight gain, body odor, loss of hair, blood clots, hammer toe, loss of friends, and/or death. Consult your doctor before drinking if you are a female, child, or slave.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm on a live video call with Lena Laundry, a psychologist who focuses on the concerns of having abusive parents. Thanks for joining us, Ms. Laundry.
What?
Hello?
Thanks for having me. Happy to be here.
So here on Wolf News, we've been discussing issues involving families in the Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. In the book, Huck, a 10-year-old child, is locked up and abused by his father, Hack. This can be seen in chapter 6, which states, "We lived in that old cabin, and he always locked the door and put the key under his head nights. He had a gun which he had stole, I reckon, and we fished and hunted and went down to the store 3 miles to the ferry and traded fish and game for whiskey and fetched it home and got drunk and had a good time." What kind of effects do you think this has on their relationship?
Well, in situations like these, the child usually shows signs of detachment toward their primary caregiver. And in Huck's situation, Huck has to take the role of a father, and he has to mature quicker than other kids his age.
Oh, so based on this situation, how do you think Twain satirizes their relationship?
What?
How do you think Twain satirized their relationship?
Oh, well, unlike most fathers, Huck's only motivation is whiskey. Twain uses this to mock parents who can't take care of their kids, and he only uses them for personal gain. I kind of relate this to Tangled, and how the mother locks up Rapunzel in the tower and uses her to keep her young.
I see.
I think I sent you a clip in your email.
Let me check. Oh, here it is. Oh, yeah. Let's see.
You want to go outside? What puzzle? Look at you as fragile as a flower. Still a little sapling, just a sprout. You know why we stay up in this tower? We know that's right, to keep you safe and sound, dear. Guess I always knew this day was coming. Knew that soon you'd want to leave the past. So, but not your questions, trust me, pet. Mother knows best.
Alright, well, thank you for the clip, Mrs. Laundry. I'm sorry. Laundry.
That's no problem.
Everybody say thank you. Cameraman?
Thank you.
Alright, see you next time. Oh my gosh, what was that? Okay, next we have Hit the Streets with our field reporter, Tuna Wen.
Anytime. Hey guys, Tuna Wynn here with Hit the Streets. I'm outside with Target right now. We're about to question some people about family feuds, so let's get to it. There's our first victim. Can we answer a few questions for our segment Hit the Streets?
Yeah, sure.
Hey guys, Tuna Wynn here with Hit the Streets. I'm here with
Alex Vest.
and I'm going to be asking her some questions about family feuds today. So first question, have you ever heard of the Capulets versus the Montagues?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Based on their history, how do you feel about family feuds?
They're stupid. They're extremely petty. They're fighting and killing each other. They don't even know the reason why because it happened so long ago.
And final question, do you know any modern family feuds?
No.
Alright, thank you for your time and we'll head back to the studio.
In Chapter 18 of The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, Huck questions Buck about the family feud that he cannot seem to make sense of. Huck inquires, "What did he do to you?" Buck responds, "Him? He never done anything to me. It's only on account of the feud." Huck, still not fully understanding the situation, continues to ask. He discovers that the feud has been going on for 30 years and nobody knows the exact cause of it. Twain is satirizing the Civil War through the two families to point out how unnecessary it was. Buck only fights because his family does, but even they do not know the reason why. The feud basically became their lifestyle to the point that nobody questioned it, and as a result, they continued to kill each other. This is similar to the Civil War in that there were two feuding sides that ended up in thousands of deaths with no justified reason for it. The reason for the Civil War is for the abolishment of slavery, but this should have not even been an issue in the first place had people been morally rational in their thinking. If the Grangerfords and the Shepherdsons had put some real thought into their situation, then they would not have had to lose so many people, just like the Civil War in America. In the Butter Battle book by Dr. Seuss, there are two feuding sides, the Ukes who eat their bread butter side up, and the Zooks who eat their bread butter side down. This difference is what creates the rift between the two parties. The Zooks had started a battle by using a slingshot to shoot the other side. From this, a battle of creating the best slingshot began. The two groups continued to invent the same ideas, and in the end, there is no true conclusion. There is no rational thinking nor true reason to the feud besides the difference in eating bread. The Butter Battle book is able to shed light on a similar topic in a lighthearted, kid-friendly manner. From my viewpoint, Huck Finn should be read in school to teach students to think morally and rationally.
Oh, so there you have it, folks. From the idea that blacks and whites can build strong relationships, to the issues of an abusive father and the deadly fight between two feuding families, we can conclude that Huck Finn should be taught in schools. It teaches racial tolerance, raises awareness on abusive parents, and advises us to be rational when dealing with neighbors. I'm your host, Sean Le Guin, and that's Wolf News' 11 o'clock cover. Huckleberry Finn, and I was like, what the heck?
Panic! Trying to get this out. You're doing sound.
Are we ready?
That was okay.
Should we do like a film of the car?
I like the, yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Don't get the crack in my windshield, please.
Too late.
Somewhere. Oh.
Alright, we need to be quiet so we can
You can just put music in the background. Don't get the crack!